I'm back.
And I am
Hey,
back.
Thirds.
Yeah.
How is your thing? How was your interview?
Oh, it was great. As you've noticed, guys, we dropped a special episode for you guys. We interviewed one of the, what do you call that? A CFX artist.
Cebuano.
A
Yeah,
Cebuano CFX
he's
artist.
a 3D modeler
Yes.
for the layman's term.
And
Really?
he's good. And yeah, what do you think
Yeah.
about that though? Like you were around. I was wondering like where could Bayani be? Like how would he
I
like
was-
help the conversation? How would he
I don't know. I was having a quarter life crisis because I turned 30 like that day. And I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck am I doing? And then it was like 30's friend is younger than me, but he is already working on Spider-Verse. I was like, what the fuck? I was just feeling so like, I was so impressed, but I was feeling bad for myself at the same time. I was like, this job I applied for didn't get back to me, and everyone is more successful. So here I am, I guess.
Yeah. So happy 30th birthday to you then, Bayani. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm still having like panic attacks. But grabe, like after your thing with Czar, ning pile on jud, it's like we are being punished by the box office gods, and not just the big releases. We also didn't talk about the Xbox kind of showcase with all the big reveals. And
Yes.
last weekend, as per recording, ang katong TUDUM 2023. Okay, how do you want to start by like? I'm the only one who's watched Transformers, The Flash, and somehow Beau is Afraid. I also saw
Yes.
it, like by Aster.
This dude has so
Well-
much time right now, and yeah, that was really. I couldn't find the energy to watch Beau is Afraid. I think I'm like, I don't know. I'm scared to watch it. Like, I'm scared if I watch it, I'm gonna be a completely different person. Like, am I gonna be unhinged, more unhinged,
No, but
and shit?
I don't think so. It's more of like I've seen Hereditary, Midsommar, and then this one, and like if Doha ang katong horror ang first, this third one he considers it like a dark comedy, and very surreal siya. Mara siya Truman Show na gisagulan og Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. Like, it's more of just Ari Aster trying to capture the feeling of anxiety. So, like, you keep questioning what's real and what's not real in the movie. And then, like, but you just have to go with it. It's one of those feel, don't think na movies. You get what I mean? Like,
Okay.
Marshak Tenet ba? Like, more just don't ask.
Just
like,
don't
murag,
ask. Just keep going.
just things are happening and just feel what you're feeling in the moment, and the feeling is afraid. And like yeah, I was like looking at like how people were analyzing the movie on YouTube, and everyone like understands na the events are not so they're not all about like facts or what's real and what's not. It's just about Beau's feeling at the time and how his anxiety is being perceived. And like, yeah, the movie does make you feel increasingly anxious about the things that are happening. And like, ang akong sayop, I think, was that it didn't screen in any theaters here. So like, unsa na, like, dili ko ka feel sa kanang murag, because, an Ari Aster joint is an Ari Aster if like, you have those weird woo woo mga sounds, right? And you're just vibing. And like, there were moments like that in the movie where I was like, na ano jud ko, like nadako sa katong murag na ay weird woo 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 na sound, and like weird ang nahitabo, but I was like, I found myself teary-eyed na, oh fuck, like I'm having a moment here, and it wasn't even the end of the movie, but it was like somewhere in the midpoint, and it was like, wow, like Marvel would not approve. Na this is where the emotional climax is. Ano? But if like what you're afraid of, if you get scared, I don't think so. Like honestly, you need a mental prep for it. Like, I'm gonna watch an artsy movie, and like it's gonna be 3 hours long. So like murag
Yeah, that's the thing.
kinda just
It is 3 hours long, and damn,
Yeah.
the energy to watch that shit. And
ano siguro ba like it helps if you try to split the movie into 4 parts. So this is like part 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you just like, just let it wash over you one by one,
Okay.
and then like, like, did I already say watch it with headphones?
Yeah.
So that you can really get immersed in the sound and the visuals, but don't expect a very like don't expect masabtan pa ang Hereditary and Midsommar story wise. But yeah, that's all I can like.
Okay.
That's probably what I can say pre-watching Beau is Afraid.
Yeah, what you said, like it may not be a horror movie, but it's could you say that it's unsettling or like disturbing in a way? Okay, this shit is possible. Is this thing even possible in movies right now?
No, it's not. It's not like a if this could happen to me kind of movie. It's more of just like murag wala lang. It's like Ari Aster is trying to stress you out with what's happening to Joaquin Phoenix, who is like supposed to be your avatar in the movie. So it's like if you see him stressed out and scared, it's kind of it happens to you as well. And then like murag when people act weird, you kind of don't trust them, and then like sa may nahitabo ani, and at some point you'll be like you don't know if you're supposed to be laughing at how weird it is or like if you're supposed to be scared. So I don't know, like it's a philosopher. It's like Soren Kierkegaard it, just leap of faith it, and then just go like I can't tell you what the cheesecake tastes like. You have to eat the cheesecake yourself.
Okay. Oh, that's a very interesting philosophical shit you got with
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot if it's Soren Kierkegaard, but that's a philosophy teacher thing. Like I remember. Yeah. So Beau is Afraid.
Okay.
7. I was like, there was a film critic on Twitter who went viral because they said absolutely garbage like movie. Beau is Afraid, a career ruiner. And I
yeah.
was like,
I've read that. Like that was a very very dangerous take, man. Like, are you trying to fight Ari Aster? And also, speaking of Ari Aster, though, like Hideo Kojima has been like on a rampage this week. Have you seen his photos? Right?
Look at me.
Dude is everywhere now. Like, what is he? He has all the free time in the world now. And
I don't know. Like maybe he's just trying to recruit people to be in his Death Stranding like movie. Okay, they're making a movie, Mando, and he's a producer, I think, but he's not the director. So like I think he's like shaking hands with all the Hollywood people right now, and hey, Death Stranding directed by Ari Aster, musugot ka ana.
Yeah. Oh shit. Imagine that, no?
You think?
Like,
or would it be a Gran Turismo directed by Neil Blomkamp situation for you?
No,
like,
I don't see. An Ari Aster Death Stranding could work. No, like it's more on the sci-fi field na ba? Because Ari Aster has never touched sci-fi before. So
yeah,
he could try that. Like he could go in that direction. But I don't know, knowing Sony and Hollywood, they're not into the independent directors. I think they have their own shit
like,
there.
Fluke jud si ano to ba si
Robert
Eggers katong
Why?
Northman. It was like
why?
big budget art film. I was like murag the cinephiles won that day. And then like the pag-abot sa box office kay murag lang sila ba, like they can't keep doing this.
Yeah,
They can't keep winning.
And also Hideo Kojima was also in the Criterion Closet, which I don't know. Eventually, it's gonna come out soon. Who knows? It might drop. Like what are his favorite movies? I'm sure like there's I don't know, maybe House again.
It would be so hilarious if there was a Criterion Closet for just video games, and then Kojima goes in there like Super Mario Bros. My absolute favorite.
Fuck you, man. Like
it's like Criterion Collection, and it's his own Metal Gear, like Metal Gear Solid 1.
I created this game on well, let's not go there.
It's like I have my own copy at home.
He's also like posting pictures with Refn. Have you seen his picture with the one with like he's wearing the same anime t-shirt
Who's
together?
Refn?
The director of
Who's
Drive
Refn?
and the Neon
Drive?
Demon. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
No, like yeah, you shared it to me. And I was like,
Like-
what the fuck are these like anime nerds?
Yeah. Like I guess he's having fun there, and I think that's where, what do you call that? The girl from Neon White. Neon White. Neon Demon.
Elle Fanning? Really?
Yeah,
It's
the
just
other Fanning.
The
other Fanning.
Yeah, Dakota Fanning? Elle
Oh,
Fanning
it's
is
Elle.
the main like Elle Fanning is the new Fanning now.
Is the new Fanning? Yeah, the Kino Fanning. Yeah,
yeah.
that's the one.
Yeah.
So
Dakota had her chance.
Dakota had her chance, and yeah, he had her chance with Twilight, and then I don't know, Twilight happened. I
Was
guess.
Oh yeah, she was in fucking Twilight
Yeah,
Mandarin.
she's a major character there, man.
Yeah, she's like I think one of the
The Volturi.
she's like evil Lolita or something. And I was
No,
like, oh,
you're the
okay.
evil vampire cult, the Coven of I don't know, weird shit.
Yeah, ran by Martin Sheen.
Mm-hmm.
Hideo Kojima is having a ball. Ari Aster is afraid or something. What are you curious about Transformers? I know you're not interested.
Dude, I actually enjoy the Transformers films, but I don't want to pay money for it to watch on the big screen, because I know
what
it's.
the fuck? That you're supposed to watch it on the big screen. It's Transformers.
I already have my big spectacle nonsense with Godzilla movies, Bayani, and I don't want to waste another brain cell with a Transformers movie. Although I would actually.
It's engaging with the culture. It's
I know.
like
I guess.
they're animals and they turn. He's a monkey, but he turns into like something a similar shape to a monkey, and somehow it's more effective. See, Optimus Primal, and I'm like, see, the Maximals. They don't say roll out; they say maximize, and it's like it's cool.
Right. All right.
And Peter Dinklage is the main bad guy, and or no, he's not the main bad guy. He's like the Shang henchman's a main bad guy who is a planet, and he's a planet-sized like transformer, but he doesn't transform in the movie. So like, I'm not gonna like for anyone holding their breath. Unicron is only just a giant planet.
No way, Unicron.
Yeah, and he doesn't look like a unicorn at all. He's just like morag, sa mukha ning naming ninyo na ano siya. Like he's not even like unicorn shaped.
All right.
It's good.
Yeah, how was the Bumblebee lady, the one that everyone's going crazy over?
See Haley Steinfeld?
Yeah,
Oh no, not Bumblebee lady, or see RC?
Yeah, RC.
The memes are funny. They're just photos of RC, and then the captions are like, "Why would anyone want to have sex with her? It probably won't feel good."
But I mean, how was she in the movie? Not like, I don't know, like sexually, Bayani, come on.
Well, RC is kind of like, she doesn't really have her arc. She's just like I don't know, she's just one of the soldier characters, and then like sometimes she'll just do cool things and then like shoot things sometimes, but she doesn't really have like anything to do except be like RC from the series, and she's like the token girl of the franchise. But it's great that she's like, she's part of the team now. Okay, I think the fun with the Transformers or Star Wars or like He-Man, it's not about how the movie treats it. It's more of like the playability of the toy, and then people just love the toy, and then that's how they love the character. Like it's not really, the movie doesn't have to tell you how to like the character.
Yeah.
And
They're always like weak
I'll say
on the character
yeah.
parts.
Yeah, I'll say na marag, si Pete Davidson is probably one of the few Pete Davidson performances where I don't hate him. I'm like marag, okay, it's Pete Davidson again, but it's like he's fun. Like siyang marag new na Bumblebee, like he's the young, friendly to the protagonist character, and instead of being mute, he can talk. And then he's basically just like a broski. He's like, we're like, hey, bump the fist, man. Oh yeah, I thought we were friends. You were inside me, man. I was like, okay, I guess they let him say that joke, but fun kayo si Mirage. Like he's a fun character. And Optimus Prime, as always, is like he just wants me to be a better person. And
This is
like,
Hark always. Like that's what he always does. Like he's like a literal quotes guy. You could quote him like a million times. He has a lot.
Yeah. Honestly, like since this is a prequel, they kind of give him like an arc. So Optimus Prime is kind of a racist in this one. Like, he doesn't care about the humans, and he's only like more like, why should we help the humans? Like, we should only focus on trying to get back to Cybertron. And then, like, you know, by the end of it, he's like, we have to value the humans. They're also sentient beings. And like, okay, at least he gets an arc, but it's not Shakespeare. It's like, you know, it's a kids movie, but if you like giant robots, it's like good on you. Like, great.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that was.
aside from that was like Transformers, right? I'm gonna watch it though, and like when it comes out on VOD next time. Yeah, sorry, I don't
Yeah,
want to
just-
waste money right now, man.
Just hold the phone really, really close to your face, I guess.
No,
So, like, more like, whoa, big screen.
Dude, I'll watch it on my monitor probably, but not on like my phone. I watch Succession on my phone, but not.
Uh-huh. I think I watch Succession exclusively while I fold clothes, and just like more like listening to this like Roy family drama while I'm just like rolling up panties or something. I'm like, okay.
That's a new thing. And aside from Transformers though, you watched another movie, right? Something that
Yes.
that's been shaking up the
Fantastic,
airwaves.
Fantastic Beasts, Crimes of Ezra Miller.
The CW of DC movies, according
Oh,
to
man.
Twitter
I'm like,
and film Twitter and
I'm
everybody
so
else.
sad I'm so sad. Like, it's like the movie was being it was being primed for Twitter to be extra hateful to it. Like, besides that, everyone kind of hated Ezra Miller like beforehand. Like, the fact that all the directors and all the James Gunn loved it, Stephen King was praising it. I think the Ezra hate just kind of took that and went, I'll fucking show you how wrong you are. And like, they're winning. These haters are winning. Like, the movie is not doing that well. They're saying WB is looking to lose 200 million from it. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's kind of competing against some really big movies. Like, Spider-Verse is still tearing it up, and like, you got Transformers, but like, I think kuwang ra sa ng marketing sa Flash. Like, besides the shitty toys, like, I barely see it anywhere. There's no 7-Eleven promo for the Flash.
I mean,
there's like,
it's also hard to market the Flash right now with like Ezra Miller's, right? Guy, I've never seen an interview about that guy, like on E or any other one-on-one interview.
yeah,
like, usually-
people are making fun of it.
Yeah, like
And,
like usually big actors before a movie comes out, they always go on like Variety. They answer these weird like game shows. They're part of Fallon and stuff. But apparently
Yeah,
Ezra Miller
think-
can't. Mm.
Yeah, I think Murag, they don't trust the interviewers to not leave Ezra alone about this stuff. Kay, the main statement na ni Ezra is that yes, I am actively looking for help now, and then I am getting that help, and then but I think like they don't want to risk Ezra like losing his temper or their temper in front of like an interviewer who has no tact, and like
He's probably gonna pull a
Murag-
Joker card or something like, "Are you funny?"
yeah. It's like
Yeah.
It's like, what if he threatens the KKK again and just like Murag?
But yeah,
It's like, I've hired snipers around here to eliminate the KKK for me. Like, Murag, maybe they'll do something like that.
have you seen
But-
the red carpet scenes? Like he has this PR team behind him, like leading him on. Like, can you go there, Ezra? Like, we don't need you to speak. Just stay there, get a photo of yourself, and then move on. Don't say anything at all.
Yeah, I don't know, Jude, if incriminating, Jude, if I say na Murag, I'm not an Ezra Miller hater.
It is
I'm kind of
incri-
just, is it incriminating?
I don't know, Bayani. Just so
Yeah,
you know,
I don't
guys,
know, like-
Bayani is an apologist for Ezra Miller.
I'm
and
not an apologist either. I'm like, it's para na ako lang. It's like, celebrities will always be fucking weird, and they'll always be like a lot of people are not taking into consideration like Morag, like the other parts of the story because I've heard like parts of what happened in Hawaii, and I'm like, when I like read about it, I'm just like, Ezra's going through a journey right now. Like, he's just having some like a bad trip. But
Yeah.
ano siya, like besides that, the fact that they were like standing with Zack Snyder sa katong when he got fired, and the way he was so supportive for katong si Ray Fisher, and like Ray Fisher, who was like sayang kayo, I don't think we'll ever see him as Cyborg ever again, like, and I know he was written out of the Flash movie, like ingana, like murag, I think at some point like there is a good person in there, and there's a good artist in there, like murag pagtanaw na akong Flash, I'm like, when I watch the Flash, Jude, like I can say na si Barry Allen, like Ezra Miller's Barry Allen, is like probably one of the most endearing na characters sa DC universe. Like,
Okay.
ano siya, like, you really, really feel for his character. I know that you have like a mom thing, so I was like, yeah, I was like, Morag, third, like, I think you should watch this one, okay, Morag. You might have some kind of huge catharsis out of it.
All right, fine. I know you're like
Yeah.
doing the mom card, right? Sige.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry
I'll
because
check
I
it
think
out.
yeah. Also, Beau is Afraid is also full on mom card, so it's
Oh
like,
shit,
what
really?
do you want like a manipulative mom relationship or loving mom relationship? And so like, if you want the better, we'll just go to see the Flash, I guess.
Okay. I've seen memes of the Flash though. Like those were the funny ones. Like
Katong the baby in the
the
microwave.
baby in the microwave. I know it's rewind, right? They just reverse the clip.
Yeah.
And there's another one where his face just popped out of nowhere, and then I think I shared it on the Feed the Geeks Facebook page. That there's this comment like, I think this movie is just a money laundering scheme, guys. No way this movie is real. And then there was this one shot where all of them are facing Zod, and then there's like this CGI fest. That feels like a CW show now, and yeah, that's like the memes are funny though. Like, at least, yeah, that's the cultural impact of Flash right now, and
Yeah,
you
but
could actually tell that Ezra Miller's stuff that he's been doing for the past few years, it affected the show a lot, the movie a lot.
Yeah, like the most of the word of mouth niya is being drowned out by the Twitter haters, and like when I watched the movie, like Morag, I was already expecting weird CGI, and it's kind of like that was a creative choice according to Andy Muschietti, like Morag. That's how they say his name.
Yeah, I know.
I was like,
It's weird. It's stupid that he said that. Like, the VFX was intentional because it's
Yeah.
part of the.
It's supposed to look like Morag Scorpion King na VFX ang katungingan nga tao, because I think na it would be for all the flashback scenes, for all the cameos, they're not like Morag a person that they shot. The only people who showed up na were actual people, were probably Ben Affleck, like the Justice League members, like I won't go into details, but yeah, si Ben Affleck was like a real person, but katong mga all the cameos that they hyped up, like
Are you gonna spoil it?
Am I? I was still like, it wouldn't have worked, Jude, if they wanted to bring in those old characters. That's why they had to do the excuse now. Okay, we're gonna make it look like shitty CGI for all flashbacks, so that like delay mo out of place when we bring back a cameo that's like a person that's not alive anymore. So I'm like, okay, so when person A, person B show up, and then it's like the Scorpion King kay siya tanawon, it's like uniformer siya tanawon tanan. Because all the people that they brought back, they're like not alive, or kanang it would be hard to pull off if they went super realistic. So that's what kind of happened. But
Okay.
Uh,
It's like
if they
is it like the DC's Multiverse of Madness kind of thing? Is that their own version of it?
not even like Multiverse of Madness was, I'd say, must tame pa ang Multiverse of Madness, maybe? Or I don't know. Like, that's a very loaded question right now. I'm like, well, I think I prefer like the context of the cameos in The Flash more as compared to Multiverse of Madness, which was kind of like I really didn't like how they handled the Illuminati in Multiverse of Madness. But in The Flash, I was also like Morag. Well, I wasn't cheering so much for like all the this character came out and it was like I didn't really care, but I think that wasn't the big point, Roman said. It was like the really big central point was the story, and I think the story is like Morag. It knocks it out of the park. Like it's a very good character arc for Barry Allen, and like the stakes are very clear, and then like very nice ang wrap up niya. But like I would suggest people check it out and like just don't expect it to be like the Flashpoint story, Jude. It's like my brother came out of it. He was just like, weird naman the movie na yun. Hindi naman yun Flashpoint. And I was like, love na love ko naman kasi yung comic. That's like my favorite comic, man. And I was like, you can't expect it to be like that. But ano naman, like the heart, the core of the story, it's good. And I'm like, Morag, I can forgive. Like, I draw the line at Ezra Miller kay Morag kana like good man nga performance by like you can't say that it was an absolute dog shit movie just because you didn't like the CGI. Like the portrayal of the Flash's powers is great, and like the way it just brings the character back is great, and like you also forget that like there are two Ezra Millers that are just like talking to each other. It's like seamless ang ang pag-play out sa mga scenes when it's Ezra 1 and Ezra 2 are interacting. And it's like it's good, it's fun. You know? And so like if I change your mind, just update me na lang if nagtanong Flash. Kaya I'm like I think there's something in it for you.
Okay, sige. Because I'm confused. Like I want to watch like The Flash or Elementals. Like I just want to waste like 300 just for one movie lang. Like The Flash or Elementals.
I haven't.
But
I'm still wapa ko katanog Elemental, but I'll probably find out time to watch it this week. Yeah. Ikaw, what's the Libra scales nimo? Like what are you?
Now that you're talking about The Flash though, like I know it's a spectacle kind of movie. I want to watch it. I could just watch Elemental maybe on like when it comes out on Disney Plus eventually, maybe in like
a lot of people
a month.
A lot of people are also not excited about Elemental too much. Like where
I think
there's just
I've heard the criticisms like it's supposed to be like some interracial thing, but it's not.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
know.
Ember is Chinese, I think, and then Wade is he's voiced by a black guy, but like I think Wade is a white guy in the story. Like he's very sensitive and all that stuff.
Because like it could have worked as like some diverse race type of thing, but I don't know if the movie actually like dealt with that. There were a lot of like Twitter conversations as well with like it didn't handle the interracial thing well. I don't know though. I'm not sure if those Twitter people are right, because you can't fucking believe everyone they
Twitter
say.
Twitter people are taking things personally. That's why na ko sa Flash, I was like, I wanted to get more opinions that didn't sound too unbiased, but instead I'm getting people who are walking out expecting to hate the movie and just going like, I was right, I hated it, and then like all
right,
okay, yeah, just like what else do you want to talk about?
Oh yeah, so that was like that was it for like big movies, right?
Yeah. I guess if I did have a gripe, I really did not like the suit. It was like, what the fuck were they thinking, Jude, with the suit?
The Flash's suit?
Yeah, the Flash's main suit. I was like, it only looks good like 20% of the time when like the helmet is right forward, but like the rest of it, the fake muscles, the pattern on it, the size of the head, it was not for me. I was like,
wait, Grant Gustin's was better?
Like some people said, I guess.
Is
it
he in
fit
the movie
better.
though? Like, is he in the movie? Like, people have been
No,
clamoring to put him in the
sorry.
movie, and I'm like, dude, he's a CW star. Like, get
Yeah,
him out of
I'm
here,
like
man.
more. If you tell me you watch the CW thing unsarcastically, I'm gonna assume that you're like a 13-year-old. Like Marag, these CW shows are just like handsome people in like mediocre stories. So get out of your shit with that.
Yeah.
But hey, you want to get mad at me? Put it in the comments.
Yeah. Dude, I love Arrow. Like, I spent a huge amount of time like watching Arrow when it first came out, like the first 3 seasons probably, and then I realized that holy shit, this is getting really really bad now with like these characters coming back to life. Like, okay, I thought you died already, and then he came back to life, and then I don't know. There's a lot of I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore because I forgot.
What year did
everything.
that come out? Because I think that was my kanang mga film snobbish year ang akong mga mid 2010s. That was when I was like good material only for me. No Twilight, thank you. And then like I only watched Tarantino movies and Christopher Nolan. Like that was like peak film snob.
Like pretentious
Bayani.
moments.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so like when nagtanong ko og Arrow, because I was still like taking on like superhero shit anyway, and then I was like, I only got like 2 episodes in, and I was like, I hate this. It's everyone is just ridiculously attractive, and like maybe I was watching Breaking Bad in the middle of that, so I was like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna be like Breaking Bad one day and then Arrow the next. This is fucking stupid.
No, because the reason why I was so hooked into it though, because there was a central mystery there, like how did he survive the island? Like that was the thing that
I
that
know.
got me. Like, okay, I'm just gonna watch this for the sake that how did he survive the island? And then the seasons keep going, and then it gets longer, and then he's still stuck in that island, and like so many flashbacks. Like, holy shit, are we still going there? Did he meet another person in that island? Like, how big is that island?
What the fuck is this, Lost?
Yeah, so it got crazier and crazier, and then I realized, okay, I'm gonna have to stop watching this, and I also watched The Flash, and the CW show, which is kind of good actually, the first few seasons.
The record show, I'm rolling my eyes.
Yes.
So like,
I can see it.
yeah. How old were you? Third? Were you 14?
Oh, I was watching it during my college years probably, and those were good days, man, and I enjoyed it.
Wala pa na awaken ang imong kino eye,
No.
like imong eye first in
No Kino eye.
Wala pa siya.
I don't
wala pa
even
third eye
I don't
na-
even know if I have my Kino eye still right now, but yeah, it was like a good fun. Na kanang, okay, these show exists, and then when Twitter hated it, like they paraded on all these like CW shows, I'm like, okay, I guess I dodged the bullet with all these CW shows. Because like they canceled the show, like the Gotham Knights one. Have you?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, after one season.
didn't even survive, man. Yeah.
Honestly, I was actually rooting for it because so many people were like hating it. Like, whereas I was like, everyone hated the premise for Gotham Knights immediately. I was like, good. I hope it succeeds. Like, I hope it succeeds outside of the Twitter bubble, so the Twitter people will just be like frequently confused, like, what's happening? What's happening? Like, yeah, because everyone hated Velma, and Velma's getting season 2.
Two. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, like, I love it. I love how Twitter is like, warag sige silang kahilak na warag, why did they cancel my favorite show, but Velma's getting a season 2? And I'm like, warag, I guess it just satisfied the numbers and had a better completion rate. Like, apparently, that's what Netflix and all the other streaming services are looking for.
Damn, right? And yeah, now that you're like speaking Netflix, we got something new coming our way, right?
Okay. So that's the book closed on The Flash.
I guess.
We're closing it. My personal opinion, like, go watch it, and then like, just don't expect like
Shakespeare again.
like there's still heart in the story. I fully believe that the movie has heart. Like, more I got I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. And then like, actually there's a scene in the movie where like he says a line from a song, and then like the other Flash like completes the lyric, and I was just like, that's great. This is like brand synergy. I love it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna spoil. Fine, I'll just spoil it. Like one flash says "Come on, Barbie," and then the other flash says "Let's go party."
Let's go
And then I was
party.
like, yes, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's my thoughts, and well, kato lagi two big events since we last talked, and like Xbox Game Showcase and TUDUM.
I mean,
Which
not
one do you
not
want to do
not
first?
game Xbox. Like it's Summer Games Fest. It's basically all
Oh
games.
shit! Okay, Summer Games
Yeah,
Fest. I'm sorry.
It's like
Okay.
the E3.
I knew Xbox had an event. So.
Yeah, yeah. But there's not much to talk about really. Like the only thing you'd be interested in with those was like the Star Wars Outlaws one, and
Yeah, dude, it looks so good.
yeah, and
It was like-
Bags was even excited about it when it appeared. Like he was like an open world
Yeah.
Star Wars game. It's cool. And
I was like open world, and then it was like and then Star Wars game, and it was like you know the meme where it's like kombucha, and I'm like and then like
yeah.
I should check it out.
Have you seen the gameplay
Like-
trailer though?
Yeah, it looks so huge.
Yeah.
I was like, and what I love about it the most is not a Jedi character at all. It's like more like fucking Jedi been shoved down my throat like this entire time. It was like more like eat your Jedi. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't wanna. And then eat your Mando. Then I was like, I still don't wanna. Like he has a blade. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's cool, right? Like, but I don't like the way they keep putting Tatooine back again. Like, let's move on from Tatooine.
Di man siya,
please.
I guess murag what it wants to do, Manggod, is that it wants to establish the big syndicates, and infamous man ang Tatooine nag-control siya by the Hutts. So I was like, okay, so maybe that's why they needed to rope Tatooine in, and I think there's a database right there already with like a bunch of sand, so they're like with the texture, so they're like,
Yeah.
okay, you can use this for your map, and then like,
Yeah.
thank you, you just saved
Yeah.
us 3 years of
I
work.
think it's a Ubisoft game, and
Yeah.
and Ubisoft already has like video games with sand on it with Assassin's Creed, so they can just
exactly.
they can just like
Yeah, that's why I'm like more like, okay.
the assets.
Did they? Yeah, the assets are probably like the same,
and
but
it's not the thing though, like the one that we've actually wanted, right? When we're in like the Coruscant, when we do shit like bounty hunting, yeah.
I think it's gonna be like that, like more.
It's trying to be.
it's-
It's aiming to be that one.
Yeah, it's no Jedi bullshit. So I think there's no like moral compass when you play it, or like more like ikaw na lang bahala which crime syndicates you want to work for, or maybe there's gonna be some kind of big war. Nga na.
Siya.
But everyone has been thirsting over the droid with the trench coat, like more like, yo man, they
Yeah.
made the droid sexy.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know, like all the modern Star Wars have like they're like trying to make these droids sexier and sexier. Like in Jedi Survivor, like there's this bartender guy who like hands you drinks, and he's like, he's not really attractive. Like I don't know, I can't even tell if a droid is attractive or not. But there are a lot of there was a hot droid in Jedi Survivor though. Like I think she's called Zizi or something. She's like an old Imperial, old Jedi droid, and then everyone was like, they're horny about that robot, man.
Yeah.
And then the internet
Let's
was
not
crazy
forget
about that.
Yeah, let's not forget the wave of katong murag, what was that Soviet game with the two ballerina twins?
Oh, what was that? Atomic Heart. Yeah. Everyone is
I was-
horny for something, man. Like there's always something out there. It's crazy.
That's why I wanted to ask your friend kato si Czar. I was like I was trying to be like 30, ask him about SFM, like ask him about like how artists are like mag-side hustle sila Patreon nga SFM. Just ask him. It
Fuck,
never
I
happened.
didn't know that. Yeah, like he could have been there in that interview, man. Like what I had was
Yeah.
like a spreadsheet of questions that I need to ask. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I need to like
Yeah.
do these things, and then I need to get the idea.
I would have
like,
like more like I would have asked him like how hard is the security around the Gwen asset? So like
yeah,
like how hard is the security around the Gwen asset so that the Rule 34 people don't find it? Because I'm sure like Morag, that's gonna be one of the biggest breaches since like the Sony email hack. Gamiton jud na sa mga artists or the katong mom ni Miles na asset. I was like, the Rule 34 have already like they have their scent on her.
Yeah.
They're like, how come there isn't enough like Rio Morales like R34
no
yet?
man, like I want to ask him that question because we had like an initial conversation before that, but he was like, I know that there was like NDAs and stuff. I even asked him about like, what's next for Beyond the Spider-Verse, and he was like, hands off, man. I don't wanna say anything to it. I'm like, oh my god, I'm afraid. Like, is he gonna get like shot midday in daylight and then with the NDA breach? So I can't ask questions like that.
Back to Star Wars Outlaws after I segued us into sexy robots. Like I really
that's pretty much it though.
Yeah,
I mean, that's pretty much it for
I guess
Outlaws.
I like the protagonist. The protagonist is cutesy Kay. I can't help but feel that she's kind of like a spin-off from the Emilia Clarke character, Sakira from like Solo. I kind of wish na si Han Solo, but I think he's gonna be like mag-cameo siya as Frozen in Jabba's palace if na si Jabba.
That'd be nice, right? Because like in every Star Wars game, there's always gonna be a major cameo from the movies. So expect to see someone like maybe Jabba the Hutt could be there. Who knows?
Excited because do you like Starfighters ba?
What's that?
Like kanang in Star Wars, do you like when you get into a ship and then you fight around in the ship and fly around?
I'm indifferent to that, but I enjoy stuff like that also. But like, alright, like No Man's Sky has done that, and Starfield is probably gonna do it soon. So, so I guess like.
Na ba siya sa Jedi Survivor?
No, there's no space battles. It's just you with your lightsaber and then just hacking the shit out of everyone. Yeah.
It's not Dark Souls enough if like you get to fly around in a ship.
Yeah, like that could be like that'd be Armored Core though. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, it is. That's a different one.
Yeah.
That's like more like, oh shit, the Form Software have like a Gundam one.
Yeah, I actually think that you would enjoy an Armored Core game, Bayani. Like it could be your thing.
It looks complicated.
It looks complicated. Yeah, but that's the point of the game. Like
I couldn't even get past the first Metal Gear. I was like, what?
No, Metal Gear.
Fucking crazy. I don't get it.
Metal Gear isn't a mecha game. It's Armored Core is the mecha game for you. Like, it's like these like tiny details to make your own like supersized mecha robot, and then just pump it out of the field and then shoot enemies. It's really good. Like, it's designed for if you're a huge fan of Gundams, if you're a huge fan of like the mecha genre. The Armored Core games are like your go-to because it's easily the best mecha game out there. Like, From Software hasn't at least they didn't give up on that idea ba. So they made Armored Core 6.
I think From is like tired naman sa of like, you want another Dark Souls again? Like, fine, here, Elden Ring. Now shut up. We want to make an Armored Core, but everyone is like, is that like Dark Souls 2?
It's not. Sorry. You shoot rockets out of your ass, and you have lightsabers for your hands. So
yeah, there's a Gundam game actually that's like Overwatch. So I was like, it's not available for PlayStation. I couldn't find it, but I'm like, if I get a PC that can play it, I'll probably check it out.
It's a free to play game, I guess.
Yeah, it is. It's free to play, but I'm like, oh, what the fuck does that mean? I have to buy all the characters. What is this, Mortal Kombat?
Oh,
Speaking of Mortal Kombat,
yeah, it's pretty sick though. Like I love what they did to the game. It's the gore fights and then the cameo fighters, the tag team system.
it's so
really good.
It's so confused. I was like, it's the marketing is like tranquil light. And then it's like Liu Kang has made a new peaceful world, but here's Sub-Zero like ripping out a spine or gahapon, and I'm like,
yeah, it's still that's Mortal Kombat.
These people are fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I'm like, para na ako, like honestly, as like a person who like grew up on the 90s games and then just looking at the new games, like I think they kind of lost their kanang B-movie kung fu roots, and then it's just like high-end na kayong iyang like gore and all that stuff, and I'm like, that's not Mortal Kombat, but like Mortal Kombat is supposed to be like goofy and then like but if people like it, I don't really want to shit on it. It's just like I think it's lost its way.
It doesn't have to be a B movie kind of thing, because what made Mortal Kombat so great was that it's always about the gore and how ridiculous they may be, and that's why everyone keeps going back to it, because like these cinematic like brutal fights, the fatalities, that's what makes everyone go crazy over it.
Starfield, I'm like, I don't know why people are excited.
It's-
Can you like?
It's alright. I mean,
It's Skyrim, but Starfield.
it's Skyrim but space. I want to play it, but I don't have an Xbox with me, and I have a shitty PC. So I don't know. Maybe I will try that when it goes on sale, because it's a good game. It. Todd Howard is like promising stuff again, and then everyone's gonna.
Who's he?
He's the creator of the Skyrim games. He's the dude who
Oh,
makes
okay.
like promises, and then the promises he can't keep and shit like that. But he made Fallout, so that's great.
They're the same game with just different skins.
Yeah, same.
Oh, it's a first person, and then like the lore is really good apparently, and then like you craft your things, and then you can build your forts.
Yeah.
So, like,
It's basically just
okay.
like big budget No Man's Sky, and would it be weird like for No Man's Sky to like get an update by and then hey, we're making a better upgrade for No Man's Sky that looks just like Starfield now, and then that would be crazy. So
yeah, they even had like a No Man's Sky expansion that was like a space one, like more like a time loop one. And I was like, wow, that's just like your game, katong the time loop game, katong
Outer Wilds.
over the Outer Wilds. And it was like, oh, okay, I guess they're doing time loops.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
TUDUM 2023.
Oh yeah, we're,
Quick thoughts. Oh wait, Summer Game Fest. What else did you miss? Anything else you wanted to mention?
I don't know. We were late to the train actually because we had a few days of delay. So but a lot of games came out, and then we're gonna have to talk about it eventually next time. But next week though, like we're gonna talk about Final Fantasy 16. I'm gonna have to talk about it. So
Oh,
give me the limelight on that
tell
one.
tell me about your kaiju
yes,
games.
yes,
Like,
and my anime waifus and the Step on Me characters. So I'm pretty sure you found someone there, Bayani. Like, okay, this one's gonna. This one's
not
gonna,
yet.
yeah.
They're all just dudes with swords.
Oh, not
like,
the
so
dudes
far.
with swords. Yeah, the chicks with yeah,
No, what with dicks?
with dicks. You'll see them eventually on your timeline.
yeah. I haven't seen any yet, but like I know that the one with Noctis is 14, 15.
15. It's the last Final
15?
Fantasy game. Yeah.
Yeah, that one ang ninggawas ana nga game was the mechanic girl with the yellow jacket and the red hat.
Yes, that
the
one.
trucker girl.
The trucker.
Yeah, she was she was the tracer of that game. So I'm like, I'm excited to see who's the waifu of like this new Final Fantasy. Because
We'll talk more about
okay.
that on the next episode because I could say more, but not now.
okay, TUDUM had a lot of reveals, and I know that a lot of people are like excited for shit from the Netflix reveals, but Linda Hamilton in Stranger Things is like, okay, I guess. Wednesday, like was like, I guess I'm a Jen Ortega simp, and like, but there's nothing really big there.
Aside
I have
from
something here.
the two big shows though.
Yeah, well, I don't know if we're thinking about the same thing because I'm like more like,
Okay, what's on
what
your
big shows are you talking about? 30? Did you
What's
mean
on your-
Extraction starring Chris Hemsworth?
Dude, my dad loves Extraction. Like he watches
Oh my
it.
god,
for
I
fun.
was like, I think it's like a John Wick, no more like it's just action shit. And
Yeah,
then, like,
it is.
But Thor's in it.
What's on your
Okay,
plate
do you
then?
want to? Do you want to start with ATLA or One Piece?
I'm not a huge One Piece fan, so I can't
Yeah.
say what's good and what's not good. But I've read the first few chapters though. Like that's like the first arc. I think there's Buggy the clown there, and
Yeah.
that's where they recruit the new member, the old members for the first time, I guess.
Yeah. I got as far as them going to Alabasta, I think.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that's-
the last crew member nila was Chopper when I was reading it, and then I was just like,
Oh, that's this guy.
I know that Vivi is,
Yeah. I don't know. I forgot.
Basta desert na, and then I think the main enemy there is some kind of like a more a cross-dresser na villain. But like so
miss
far on
that.
One Piece, it looks just like Cowboy Bebop, and I'm like,
It's
I'm
doomed.
like, oh.
Are you scared that it's like doomed to fail again? Like another
I'm not
canceled
scared because
show?
like One Piece is gonna do fine without the live action series. It's popular as hell, but like, I really hate to admit it, but there's, like, it has the Cowboy Bebop vibes na kadang close camera, and then, like, like, the camera angles niya, or, like, that kind of,
And
like,
the
weird.
tone, like the film tone is like darker, weirder, and
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with it, man. Like, I like that Luffy has, like, different outfits. Like, I like the murag he changes from Hawaiian shirt to jumpers to ano, and, like, I think all the characters look fine, man. Si Zoro looks fine. But it's weird lang lagi na it's hard to translate anime to, like, live action because sometimes they end up looking like cosplay. So, a really good...
I didn't see Chopper in that trailer.
No, I don't think Chopper's gonna be in it. Like, I think
Why?
Chopper's gonna be, like, teased in the last minute because all of the VFX is probably gonna go to kanang Luffy, just like murag go no, like, and then they're just gonna expand his body and all that shit. And I was like,
all right. So it's gonna end
it's
with
just-
like the Buggy. Buggy is gonna be like the first villain there probably.
yeah, probably okay, but I guess. Because I know that the Navy is, like, a big problem for, like, the characters there, and
That's
the Navy
for-
has its own, like, mga...
Yeah, that's for Zoro's arc. Like when you recruit Zoro, like he was like caught in that like execution style. He was, he was a prisoner, right? That's his big moment there.
and there's that blue-haired kid na, that joins the Navy, apparently. But, like, I know that the only other character in that arc for a long while is Buggy, because Buggy also ate his own Gomu, like, devil fruit, and that's why not sure. What the fuck are you okay?
I'm laughing at all these One Piece shit. Like, how do you know the One Piece? How are you? Were you following
Because I
it?
told you, like, because I had one year where I read all the Naruto manga, and then afterwards I was like, you know what? It's time to go the big leagues. I'm gonna do One Piece, and then I got that far, and I was just like, this is fucking impossible. I hate it.
Alright.
I hate it so much. When does it get good?
It gets good at the 600th episode according to the to the fans. Yeah, my concern though, like what you were saying is like these like comical events, but it only happened in the first few chapters of it, and it's not sustainable if you think about it. Like, are they really gonna make more One Piece seasons with all the crazy arcs per season? I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen. Like these kids
but-
will grow up. These like these actors and actresses will grow up eventually, and you're gonna have to recast them if you like want that.
Yeah, the characters are adults naman, Jod. I mean, like, that's my concern for Avatar.
Yeah.
But for One Piece, I'm like, okay, these are fine, but katulagi, like, I don't expect them to follow, like, the manga arcs, Jod. Like, it's gonna really take a while for them to catch up, and then just VFX wise, like, at some point they're gonna fucking hire Czar to, like, work on that series, and then he's gonna be like, this is far worse than Marvel. Like, like, they're not feeding us anymore. Like, they've stopped paying us. They're just locked the door, and they just nocebo us in here.
What the fuck is going on? Yeah.
I'm not, anyway, it looks just like Cowboy Bebop, and I feel very sorry, but, like, Cowboy Bebop had a lot of heart to it, but, like, I think ultimately it was just, like, it didn't get the feel of the show when it came out.
Yeah.
And it's kind of important, like, you don't want the show to feel like it does feel now. You need it to feel like the first time you saw it. I think that's what people are, like, looking for. Na mo ng mantra nila for Star Wars and all the other reboot sequels they're making. So, like, One Piece, I think a lot of people are gonna go in hating it. Like, kakita ko sa itong dislike and like button sa YouTube, 3.5 million views and only, like, I think 15 likes. So I was like,
Jesus.
I wonder.
Oh.
No, not 15 likes, like 15,000 likes. So after 3.5 million views, nakana lang mo likes. I'm like, a lot of that is dislikes, by, like, a lot of that is angry, like, mga anime boys just
Yeah.
going like, ooh, not my Nami.
Not my Nami. Like, Nami got nerfed. Like, nerfed hard.
Nami-
Like, Jesus
nerfed
Christ.
They nerfed her tits.
Touch grass, please. Not the sea, man. Not the going merry. But with One Piece, come on, like, we know it's doomed to fail. And These like producers are just waiting for like, oh no, let's get some numbers up because it's just not sustainable.
Yeah.
And what you said with
Yeah.
Avatar, right? With the Last
Mhm.
Airbender, I
Yeah.
mean, it's gonna be the same situation as well.
Yeah, but hey, the scary thing lagi about Avatar was like they started mga 2019 or 2020 na connected si original creators si DeMartino and si Konietzko,
Yeah.
and they left. They left in 2021
Mm-mm.
because like they couldn't agree with Netflix though. Netflix wasn't being like because I think Netflix just got excited that they landed the IP, but they didn't want to dish out the money or like to fix the quality of the show. So like, and then they left. I mean, but I don't want to see the show fail. Like, like, uh, like, a lot of people are working hard, and like, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to get those kids traumatized. Like, Murag, that kid who plays Aang. Like, who was the first live action Aang? Nobody fucking knows anymore. Like,
Yeah, right.
what the fuck happened to that kid? They probably bullied him or something and kept drawing arrows on his face.
Yeah, damn. And with this Netflix thing going on, like, it's a series, uh, and I'm not sure if it can get greenlit for another season if it just doesn't work. But the casting is nice. I like the casting. Like, Katara was spot on. Sokka was great, and even Aang was.
Sokka looks really old.
Yeah, I
for
guess.
me.
Yeah, but Aang was good, right? Like, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we
Yeah, and like there's interviews with like the Aang actor and Zuko, and they're like more like big brother and little brother. And I'm like,
Aw.
oh, that's cute.
That's cute.
Yeah.
And the thing is, with we just can't take like Avatar live actions or any adaptations well because we're just gonna compare them to like the Ember Island players kind of thing. Like these shitty actors, these shitty production value, and then you just can't.
Yeah.
Like I think like the original Avatar already had that in mind. Mga kanang people are gonna make an adaptation out of this show, so we're gonna have to like make fun of them first with these like Ember Island players kind of episodes. So.
Yeah, and apparently they said that Ember Island episode was supposed to be a commentary on the M Night Shyamalan movie, like Morag.
Did it came
Yeah,
out after?
they were probably working on it. Like, they said they base it on that one line where like after everyone saw the play, everyone was like, "Well, that was a load of garbage," and then Sokka says, "No, at least the effects were decent." And I'm like, that was their kind of play on the movie, and I was like, all right. Kay, see, DeMartino and Konietzko were they were like, they showed them what they were gonna do with the movie, and they were like, well, I guess this is what they're doing. So like, they were gonna try again with Netflix, and then like, it didn't work out. But I'm hoping whoever the team is working on, like, naa sila like, they know what not to do.
I don't know. Like the Netflix team, it's not part of the Avatar Studios, right?
Yeah, I'm like, and because you mentioned like Avatar Studios, I was like, if you don't like the live action Avatar, there's the Avatar Studios that is like, there's gonna be a movie theatrically released with the adult gang, and then they're also making a new series about the Avatar after Korra. And I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. Like,
Yeah, huge
this is the
promises.
creative direction I want the franchise to go.
Yeah, huge promises, but we're gonna have to wait for it for a long time, man. Like, we're not
Yeah.
gonna be seeing it.
2025 pa.
Yeah, and so many good stuff is gonna pop out before that. So, I don't know. We might. But there's good promise to that. At least it's like more Avatar is always great with this live action show. Let's hope it
Kakita na ba
works.
ka sa kakita na ba ka sa Last Airbender ni
The
Shyamalan?
movie, yeah, I did. Like it was a it was my DVD era. Like I buy DVDs from Emol and then
Yeah.
like it's just 100 peso I think, and then I bought it and then I saw it and like, man, this one is shit. Like it just doesn't work. Yeah.
yeah.
So
like, but ano siya, if the Netflix series were to improve, what would it improve upon? Like when it comes to live action?
I guess they have to like the special effects though. Like they have to like the reason why Avatar is also great aside from the good writing was that these like the bending is realistic. Like you could actually imagine yourself doing those kind of bending when you have control of the elements. So
It's based ano ba? It's I think the strong part of the bending is that it's based on actual martial arts.
mm,
So like ano ang yung mga movements, there is a basis to them. And like uh yeah, the big bending jud is they have to fix the bending kay if you watch the M Night Shyamalan one, where siya Final Fantasy na murag ka ng okay, like Katara does a move and then it's like ano, okay, now it's Zuko's turn to do a move and then mag one-on-one lang
Yeah.
sila like
and
yeah, but if you watch the animation, it's simultaneous.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like hitting each other at the same time.
and I don't know, like I don't trust Netflix. Like I know they have the money, but I'm not sure if they give all. I'm not sure if they gave all the money for the for the special effects budget. So that's gonna be a problem though. And I don't know, like Appa is gonna take up all the VFX budget, man. And I don't know. I wanna
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, Jin.
yeah, I wanna have faith. I wanna believe that these shows could work. These One Piece shows and avatars, but man, I know this is just a money laundering scheme. This is like I don't know, what do you call that in Hollywood? A tax write-off kind of thing. So who knows?
write-off.
It's I can't take it seriously. Like they canceled original shows that didn't sell well. Like
Yeah, but like I watched the movie about not a movie, like someone analyzed that, and apparently what Netflix wants is instant gratification. They want pop culture changing things. They want Stranger Things. They want Bridgerton. I don't know, but things that take over social media na murag wala na daw idea of Netflix of making a show find its audience. So like BoJack Horseman would never have been made anymore today, and like what they want though is a good completion rate. Like they need people, like dili na enough that people log on. It has to be pila ka people finish the show.
yeah.
So like that's why there's always a new season of Big Mouth, but na-cancel ang Inside Out because the numbers weren't strong. And like mo lagi na ang problem is when the numbers start dictating, like wala na sila pake kung good ang content, and usually it's the good content that really like keeps the longevity in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It's boomer mindset, no? I'm pretty sure like these old people, old fucks are like running that show. And I don't know, like so many good
Yeah.
shows have been axed and Witcher gets another season. Like holy shit. Seriously, man? Like Henry Cavill
you
is
hate Witcher, eh?
yeah. Like Witcher has come to the point that, you know, everyone who watches it are just casual lang, like casual viewers only who love Geralt of Rivia as, you know, Henry Cavill, I guess.
It's like, yeah, it's dehydrated Henry Cavill, everyone. Quick, like press pause on your remotes.
You know, it's
It's
Netflix is on a very, very, very precarious spot.
but
And we also have
I thought, and then ni ano na, gi-execute na nilang Order 66 by na di nakaka-share og profiles. They're like, and then the numbers went up.
Yeah.
Like
but it's not
exactly what they wanted.
it's not around in Philippines yet though.
No, I had one. They
What?
had like I opened Netflix and it went, "Is this your home device?" And I was like, "Yes." And then, but anyway, all the other parasites in my account still exist, paman. So like, I don't know. Like,
Oh my god.
I don't know how effective that is.
I remember you said Parasite, and I'm like, okay, I'm one of those parasites on your Disney Plus.
No, it's like you're my Disney parasite.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, like, oh, fuck, I forgot to pay Bayani right now.
my parasite for kanang Netflix is, well, actually I'm the parasite and it's Tiny's account. And then,
Oh,
like, our parasite is Pia and Tiny's brother.
alright.
Like TUDUM, I guess the only thing that I'm excited for, Stranger Things, and that we didn't even get to see that much of it, but like,
They're not even starting yet. I'm pretty sure like they're not even like pre-production
oh
particularly.
yeah, kay WGA strike Monday ba yun? So like a
yeah.
lot of things stopped.
Is it over now? Like, are they done striking?
No.
Okay,
Not
okay.
yet, but yeah, if they squeeze it, if the writers just keep going, like the studios will lose money if they don't like compensate properly. So like,
Okay, that's nice.
we are WGA strong, or like I don't know about you, but personally, I'm like, I support the writers. Like,
Yeah, of
I
course.
hope they get
Man,
compensated.
That's literally
Yeah,
our
okay.
job. Come on.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for one of these days. Well, I'll be like, 30, do you agree? And then you'll be like, no. And I'm like, oh shit, oh, sorry. I shouldn't have assumed.
I'm gonna be like another Kendall Roy situation with this like pompous freaks and rich kid assholes. Like I don't care about.
Yeah, you're gonna be
care.
Kendall's like kato si Stewie, who's just
Stewie.
like, where I don't know, man. I got no goose in this fight.
Fuck
I don't
Stewie.
know.
Fuck Stewie,
Yeah.
man. How's your Succession watching? Like we have to make an episode about this one.
Yeah, probably. Season 2. Like the last
Season
thing I
2.
saw, like murag,
Okay.
like kanang they're pulling Shaban on a string right now. Na murag, you're gonna be my successor, and Shaban is like I'm getting
Yay!
flashbacks about my family business. I was just
Yeah.
like, they said I was gonna help, but then they really didn't care.
Yeah. Maluwi ko ni Shoban by like these kids, man, they are not okay. And that was like Roman is on season 3 though. He's gonna be the highlight of that season. So season 2 was Shiv, season 1 was Kendall, right? And pretty sure like season 4 is gonna be Connor and his run for presidency. I don't know. Who knows? I didn't even. I don't watch it.
Fucking moron. Yeah.
I'm
But
still on
I'm just like say favorite dyan ako si Tom ug si ano ba katong si Kid from
Si
Sky
Greg,
High.
si
Like,
Greg.
sila dyan ang fun.
Yeah.
Like it's a romance.
They're the best.
Si
Like
Greg.
like I love how Reddit is like going crazy over them. Even their minor interactions, like when they like go close with each other, like these like shippers are freaking out every time. Like the Tom and Greg fandom is dying right now. Yeah.
Gonna go how like Tom is such a like an asshole. Like, which panic room are we in? We're in the shitty panic room, and then like. Kakita na ko sa katong JF niya, sa katong Morog. Excuse me, executives in the way.
Yeah.
Okay, this is hilarious. He's like pinaka two-faced na character ever.
It gets better in every season though, but you know, that's it.
Apparently.
Like we've been. That's a long ass episode, and
Yeah, we covered a lot.
We covered a
Can you
lot.
believe I did Transformers, Flash, and Beau is Afraid
yes,
in 30 minutes?
that is that's podcasting. Like you know, you have to contain it to like short minutes, guys.
Yes.
You know?
It's like, and you guys are listening to the shortened version. The actual one is like way longer, where like, the internet cuts off and stuff, and we have to be like, "Do you hear me? Do you hear me?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. So, thanks guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for listening.
Yes, yes.
I hope you guys check out the Flash, and Transformers,
And Beau is
Thirds,
Afraid.
Yeah, Beau is Afraid. Like, for how many to whatever means you have to like watch it.
And Succession,
But,
and
yeah.
play
Yeah.
games.
Yes. What do we have next week?
Not like let's not say next week anymore. Let's say next episode, I guess.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Next episode.
Yeah.
Elemental, maybe?
Yeah. If we see Elemental before, we got
Yeah,
Final
or
Fantasy
like-
16.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 16,
Mm-mm.
or however close we are to the Barbie movie releasing.
Oh yeah. And
Are
Oppenheimer.
you Team Barbie, Team Oppenheimer?
I'd watch both, man. I don't care. I watch both. Like a double feature kind of thing. Maybe if that's my headspace will never be the same. I mean, it's gonna be like
Barbin.
like Barbie to Marvel or Oppenheimer to Barbie or Barbie to Oppenheimer or
Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer. Yeah.
Yes, okay. Anyway, thanks guys. And that's been
See you.
our episode.
Yes.
Thanks.
Bye bye.